Oh my god, I just cracked this and I can only just fit 2 on one sheet, but then I need to have like a little off cut. And then I was pushing it in and it was going in all good, and then it cracked. And if I want to get more out, I need to get that thing down. And to get that thing down, I need to move 500 kilos of bloody wood. Oh. It probably would have been better if I had wet this out first and then did the bend with it. And then somehow got it to stay there. Do I risk wasting the resin to wet this out and then try to join it and then hope like heck that it goes nice and smooth, or do I just go and get that down somehow? I'm so upset. I thought I'd try the one good sheet first. I'm laying the foam over the top of the mould to oversize it and also to make it a tighter radius. It's a total guess, but I'm trying to make the skin sit inside the clear skin, if that makes any sense at all. I want to have the option of being able to have tinted windows or clear windows because I do lots of night driving. I'm lining up the lines because it should be somewhere around there. I've made this oversized. It's oversized because I'll be using heat to put the perspex into the mould and it'll curl up on the corners. Stuck. Well, the good news about that breaking is I can use that broken one and blob it together like this one. So it didn't turn out exactly what I was hoping for, but I think I'll be able to work with it. That's pretty good, I reckon, outcome from how bad it could have looked. The little wooden washers that I made seem to be doing the trick. I don't know how good it'll hold its shape after everything dries off and everything, but we'll see. Time will tell. These things are coming out all right. And it's held its shape after I took the wooden blocks off. You can probably see it's going to take a little bit of bogging to blend everything in, but now the thing that's running through my mind is I'll probably do a skim of bog just over the cracks and then do a sheet of glass over it, because at the moment she's flimsy. Notice how straight it is here. Everywhere else is alright, and it is so awkward to pick up. After I bogged this, I noticed that the edges curled up, probably because the edges at the back weren't supported. To avoid this, I might have had to have bogged the back of the edges at the same time so it all cured at the same time. Definitely gonna have to do some sanding. Just leaving these on the back burner. I do these in my spare time. I'm clearing some space so I can work on the hook that will hold the whole frame together. It's been a lot of work to get this far. I've been waiting to do this part for a long time. I'm flipping the sheet around so I can see my stencil. This part will go here. With the sheet laying like this, it was really easy to check the symmetry. I was 20 mil out on this line, on this corner, which wasn't bad, I thought. Instead of working on my hands and knees like a peasant, I should have just cut around the outside of the template. But I didn't. I just wasted lots of time trying to make the right shape straight away. I definitely don't do things the easy way most times. I don't know any way of making that look sexy, but hopefully it does. I've got all the actuator locations, and to make things harder, it has that angle over here that I want to kind of follow. So I'm building it upside down and top first. So if it's going to flare out like that, I need to make it smaller at the top slightly. And yeah, it's I just have to make a decision. But if this pulls off, then I'll be a legend in my own mind. So the way I got this angle, I just thought it was funny. I just got the bin that was next to me, and I think that looks good enough. Okay, so I just found out after I started doing everything in permanent marker for doing the cut that I'm building it top first, and it's got all these angles, and this angle needs to line up with the front edge of the window, which is going to be an absolute fluke if I get this. So I need to know the definite height, and I think that might be a little thick. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that needs to be pulled forward because the front of the window is going to be here, not down here. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do easy stuff. Some precision engineering here. So luckily I can see through this fiberglass top window frame bit that I did. And I just marked out in the orange where the center of the actuator post will be. And then I'm going to make it this thick. I'm a bit worried because I need to recess it a lot and I don't want to take height away from the roof. But anyway, that's another thing. So all I've done is eye up this edge here with this line here, which is that edge here when it's pushed there. So now I have to just mark all that stuff out. But at least now I've got the top and the bottom template. So I'll probably have to do a paper template over the underside template. The bottom, it's too hard for me to. Okay, I think I'm ready to cut it. So it's lucky. I was just going to cut it how it was and then just hope like heck that it worked, but you can see that it is miles out. It's offset of about 50 mil, I think it is. So I'm going to cut it to the bigger frame. And the other thing that I have to remember is everything needs to taper like that. So the top of the window frame is going to be the narrowest, and then it's going to flare out to the base. Oh my goodness, I've been overthinking the crap out of everything. So that isn't where I cut it, and it's not going to be like that. All I have to do is space that thing out so it's on this line, the front edge is on that line, and then this stays the same. Anyway, I've got another idea of how I'm going to do it, and hopefully that will work. sheet that I'm making the table out of is like 25 mil thick. It's 1 inch thick and it weighs a ton. This will be interesting trying to get it down so I can cut it up. I'm gonna try these wheels. Obviously the forklift helped the most. I offset the middle legs because there's a crack, a small crack in this sheet there, and it has a hump, so that's why I offset them. That's why this was free as well. Another blobbed together masterpiece. It's only got to stay straight, and I know it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be good enough for what I want to do with it. It looks like I've built a massive computer table. Anyway, that's so I can fit this on there and then make a stencil and then build all formwork and blah 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 blah. I couldn't wait any longer. I removed the fence. I'll start removing the rest of it later, but I just need the space so bad. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Sick of all the weeds too.